My first guests tonight have been described as a couple with incredible voices and one big dream. Bello duos first started singing together at weddings, providing a unique service as singing waiters, but in no time they became an online sensation. And during their relatively short time performing together, the couple have already released an album and a music video. And they've also impressed the judges on the big talent show Big Deal on Virgin Media Television. But before I welcome Conor Taggart and Victoria McClements, here's a clip of their performance on the show.
Sento che ci salvia
Oh, wow. Conor and Victoria, that is amazing. I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps just listening to that. That was brilliant. Thank you so much. Indeed, no wonder you got 5 out of 5 yeses. And tears as well, Conor.
Oh.
Yes, it was one of those moments I think we'll remember for the rest of our lives. It was very, very emotional, and it was one of those moments where your whole body was just buzzing and the goosebumps, and it was fantastic.
It was amazing.
So, Victoria, what is the concept of the show? Is it a talent show, and was it a no-brainer for you to go on it?
Well, we did have to think about it because we'd always thought, well, I don't think we'll ever do a talent show because, to be honest, it is scary. But we decided that we were just going to go for it because at the end of the day, you've got to chase your dreams. So it's like a talent and a game show. So the way it works is the act comes on and they perform, and then the host, who is Vogue Williams, offers you a lump sum of money, and you have the choice. You can either take the money and go, or you can back yourself and see what the judges have to say and see if they're going to put you through or not. So you do have that little bit of like the game show element as well, but it was really great fun.
Oh, that's a toughie. But I mean, how long, Conor, have you two been singing together?
Really, since we've done the weddings, and then the things that we do at the weddings are very different. They're more poppy, more upbeat stuff to get people partying. But it was only when lockdown hit and we isolated with Victoria's grandparents that we decided to go out on the Thursday evenings and sing for frontline workers and NHS workers, that we started to kind of go into the more classical musical theatre kind of big ballads. And I suppose that was, when did that start? I can't even remember. March, probably.
Yeah, and we used to go and sing on the doorstep. Now, it might not have been that great every night, but the neighbours loved it, and it was really nice. They would have come out and clapped and sang along with us, and it was just really nice.
Oh, I can only just imagine. That would be lovely. I wish you were my neighbours as well. And of course, I mean, Conor briefly mentioned your grandparents there, Victoria, and you're now living with them. They must be your biggest fans as well.
Oh, they are. They're so funny. Actually, after the audition went out, my granda printed off a photo of himself as a joke, and he carried it around in his pocket. And then anytime someone mentioned it, he was like, "Would you like my autograph?"
Yeah. So we're still convinced that when the show comes out, and if they're interviewed on the show, that they will have a bigger career than us. And they will definitely take off. They're the funniest grandparents I've ever met.
Well, just be prepared for that. I mean, grandparents do have this.
They're the true talent, you know.
So what are the plans for yourselves?
To really just keep singing and following the dream. We have another album coming out end of October, start of November, with an original song, which is very exciting. And then we're planning a little tour at the minute as well for the new year, COVID permitting, obviously, around Ireland and maybe some parts of the UK. So yeah, it's all very, very exciting, and just have to keep doing what we love.
Oh, well, because your voices just meld so beautifully together. I mean, when you first started singing, I know when I've seen sort of the singing waiters and things, you sort of sing separately. But then when you realise that actually your voices meld so perfectly, it must have been lovely to discover that.
Yeah, I think it's something really special, especially because we're in a relationship, and normally you get the couples who one of them loves sport and the other one loves music or something like that, whereas we're really lucky that we both share the same passions. So the fact that we get to do it together as well makes it even more special.
Yeah, and I think that's what kind of drove us to go on the show. Because beforehand it was very much, we're wedding singers, it's the bread and butter. Chasing the dream is very, very difficult, and you have to be quite special. But I think when we come together, it does create a very different element that hopefully people can not only think, it's a nice sound, but engage with us as people and as we tell the story.
And you're massive in South Africa, having had a #1 in South Africa.
Yeah,
that was a surprise. So our single of Danny Boy hit #1 on the vocal charts in South Africa. So we were really surprised about that.
Well, you'll have to include South Africa on your tour then.
Yes, if only. That would be wonderful.
Well, I'll come with you. Do love the country.
Perfect.
Well, listen, it's an absolute joy to see the pair of you. May I wish you every continued success. You're going to be on the big show this weekend, so we cannot wait to find out how fabulous your grandparents are.
That's so true. They're fantastic.
And enjoy everything you do, and we wish you every success for the future. Thank you so much indeed, Conor and Victoria, Bello duo, for joining us, and the best of luck. Watch them, a name definitely for the future. Now, here's Bello duo with A Million Dreams. Have a good weekend and good night.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own.
Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy.
They can say I've lost my mind.
I don't care, so call me crazy.
We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me.
You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see.
To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.